Welcome to the stream, Spoinky. That video is already released. And based on what I'm currently seeing, it feels like it's not worth doing. I just wanted to do something different than leveling until I have my 105 suit, but this feels pretty bad. Like, it feels like a really bad value overall. They have 100k HP no matter what level you are, and they do not fight back. So basically any class can kill them at any time. It's just like sometimes our people may take way longer. Hast du eine Idee, wie ich als User schnell an Geld komme? Hab mit Level 70 aktuell immer noch das 45 Euro Gigs, packe ich nicht und finde auch keine. Also wenn du Gigs nicht schaffst, musst du halt resetten. Dann kannst du die auch machen. Kannst du auch einfach voll Stärke machen quasi. Und Hit and Run, das geht auch. Gar kein Problem mit Slow Step. Also ich weiß nicht genau, warum du die Gigs nicht schaffst. Also du kannst die mit Slow Step Solo alle machen. Und ansonsten, ja, einfach mal den Penya Farm Guide anschauen. Da gibt es einige Methoden, die man machen kann. Ich teste jetzt nur gerade hier mal aus. Ich habe extra Link angemacht für 1 Stunde, so als Countdown, um zu schauen, wie viel Mats kann ich in 1 Stunde farmen und lohnt sich das für mich, in noch eine quasi Mats zu farmen, oder ist es besser, wenn ich einfach weiter level und drauf scheiße, ob ich die 105er Suit habe oder nicht. Da wollte ich jetzt einmal nur einen kleinen Testlauf machen. Aus welchem Bundesland kommst du? Baden-Württemberg. Die 100k F-Coin-Suit wurde, glaube ich, für 38k verkauft oder 35k. Sowas um den Dreh. Weil es halt quasi, wie ich vorhin schon gesagt hatte, hauptsächlich Fake-Offer waren, ne? Hat er das da hinten einfach nur gekillt oder saugt er das auch? So I don't want to go there and like steal it from him, but he's not. It doesn't look like he's collecting it, right? Madosa, this video is already out. There's plenty of ways to make cash as a free-to-play player. You just have to put some time and effort in. It's not that you cannot do it. The people are just too lazy to do it. So basically wherever you are, the catchers are gone, huh? What is an FBO actually worth? Actually, it's worth nothing because FBO is the biggest useless item and overrated as hell. It's way better to have an NPC bow with skill damage % on it than having an FBO. Wow, and they're killing those things with 500 damage. Holy shit. H-Jojo, also His Jojo, zurzeit noch so 15k bis 20k, je nachdem, wie viele Leute gerade danach schauten. Also die Preise haben sich ziemlich stabil gehalten, muss man sagen. Deine meine Skillung zeigen? Ne, das bringt dir ja nichts, wenn ich dir meine Skillung zeige, weil du ein viel niedrigeres Level hast. Macht ja keinen Sinn. Einfach in den Guide reinschauen. Da steht drin, was man braucht. Und wenn du zum Beispiel Giants machen willst, einfach Slow Step maxen. Slow Step kannst du easy gegen. Better to buy full cruiser before FBO then. If you're using skills, cruiser is not good. Like, you do not need to have a full cruiser. So 4 parts of the cruiser are already enough to get the value for your skilling. But once you are able to maintain a historic yo-yo, then you also want to have a cruiser completed. Bro, you need to exercise. Well, all the weightlifting shit will come back into the stream once we are back on Twitch. Dropped my plate and went a earring master after my assist hit 60. I don't regret it. Yeah, a earring master is really good. It's so self-sustainable. I am free to play. I can buy Angel Stick and refine it to +7. Just need a fork. Yeah. Especially if a game is that new, there's so many options. Like the older a game is, the harder it is as the free-to-play player. But if it's new like this, it's really good. For example, like getting a character, a free-to-play character that can farm all historic giants takes about 2 days if you actually put some effort in. So it's only like 1 weekend. Just take 1 weekend off and do it. And then you can sell some of those weapons for like 10 to 20k F coins. Like what more do you want? It's so easy. Seeing Penya inflation hurt me a lot as free-to-play player. Penya inflation doesn't matter actually if you're a free-to-play player and you're actually farming something that's worth doing. For example, if you're farming giants and you're selling the weapons, for example, how does it matter how much Penya is the F-coin worth? You're getting paid with F-coins, so like there's no downside for you. The good thing is, if the F-coins, like you're getting paid with F-coins, for example, and then the F-coins are worth more, so maybe let's say F-coins are worth 30 or 40 million, then you can sell the whatever you got for your F-coins, sell them for cash, and then you have even more cash, and this will make it easier for you to do, to bypass the Penya things, like upgrade costs and such. Yes, this what Miro just said, this is what I'm doing every night. Before I go to sleep, all the cash that I made during the day, I will always invest. Never have any cash laying around. It will be worth less the next day. Always invest into items. Okay, so minerals farming is definitely not worth doing. So we are at 18 minutes, 1.4k. That's so not worth. Yes, plus 5 collector is not good. To get the max with a +4. So let's take a look if Gur and Krasek farm is better. And if this is also not better, then we will go back to leveling and just buying the mats like the same way we just did it all the time. Yeah, there's so many people flying around. To 120 stamina. Well, what level are you? That's the big question, Madosa. What kind of weapons do you have? What's your current HP? What's your current statting? Because adding too much, like on a AoE plate, you always need to balance out your stamina and your dex. Because dex also gives you like damage, and it also gives you the what's it called? And the block rate as well. So if you're 75, if you're having 5 any set, so you're 75, do you have historic access? Oh, we found one, and it only took what? 4 minutes to get one? Wow. What a great value. $7.7K errands in 2 hours. So that's 10 million an hour. Yeah, that's based on my kill speed and my drop rate. That's not worth it for me. Wow. Okay, let's get everything ready for leveling, and then once we start leveling, I will catch up on the chat. So, need to find a free channel. Free channel. Okay. Damn. So. Okay. GT noch und dann sind wir set, ne? Ups. Okay. Okay guys, so let's catch up on the chat here. Question, AoE Ranger or 1v1 Ranger? AoE Ranger levels way faster. I will play this at least until 95. In Laravel server you cannot farm errands because there are a lot of players do the same thing and they create more dummy and psi every possible area so they have vision all over the map. Well, yeah. If the community wants to destroy something all by themselves, that we died and not lose any EXP since we've been at Shoehammer. Maybe it's because I have resurrection scrolls in the in my bag. I don't know, because I have those scrolls, Scroll of Resurrection. I'm not sure. Hey man, sorry to bother. A few days ago I asked if I should go Ranger or Jester for 1v1 PV. You told me Ranger. Could you explain me why, please? I think it was a beginner question, right? And if you're going Ranger full dex, it's the safest 1v1 you can do. If I may remember correctly. What does PvE mean? Player versus environment. Is 14 million for plus 3 recon okay? I guess it's not like a big deal, because the suit is often hard to find on the recon. So if you can get a full set, I would not like worry about having like paying 1 or 2 mil more. It's better to have it fast. Sehr hart, dafür einfach den Beginner PvE Guide auf dem Channel anschauen. Da ist die Stattung drin. Wenn dann immer noch Fragen offen sind, helfe ich gerne weiter. Recommended set for 105 Jester in PvE. It's the Nathan set. That's what I'm currently. That's the suit I'm currently looking for to complete my set. And for PvP, it's the Jesus Janus set. Is it worth 2 plus 10 G-Yo-Yo and use it till 105? Dude, no. A G-Yo-Yo, you should not even own a G-Yo-Yo. We had this topic a couple times. G-Yo-Yo is useless, it makes no sense. You will level with skills like multi-step, full strength as soon as you hit 60. You will not use any auto attacks until you own a cruiser set and an historic yo-yo. Multi-step is way faster in leveling. Roadhog set male on Totemia. I think it's 600 F coins to set, 600 or 700 F coins, and the current F coin price is 13 to 15 million per 1k. For me, LG. What? Yeah, of course, an LG yo-yo is better than a Guardian yo-yo, but like. Yeah, heck, unit, I just told you. 1k F coin is 13 to 15 million in Pena, and the row code set costs 600 F coins. Scooty, I am banned on Twitch for another 2 weeks. And thank you very much for the subscription, Right Torres and Last Tease. I was having a podcast with Margin Mo to help the community getting all their questions answered before the release, and some hater reported us for being racist. Even though it was like, nothing racist or whatsoever happened. But it's just Twitch. They ban before asking questions, and then you have to write an appeal and wait for them to read it. And since I'm a small streamer, they will not put any priority into reading my appeal. Du bist bei deinem 1v1 BP Guide Schuran Set. Wait, was? Also ich bin ziemlich sicher, dass ich kein Schuran Set recommended habe bei einem 1-on-1 BP Guide. Bin ziemlich sicher, das geht Talin Set into Alex. You're using Nice Set for PvE and Jesus for PvP, Miko. Yeah, like, I don't give off racist vibes. Like, I'm not sure how you're measuring the racist vibes, but for example, like, many of my friends are from Turkey and Russia. My girlfriend is from Ukraine, so I would be like a really weird racist. When I was living in the United States, I played football in almost exclusively black football team. So yeah, It's highly unlikely. The only thing that I can honestly say I do not like are people that are lazy. Because in Germany, you can basically get cash from doing nothing and just like live from this cash actually fairly decent. And I do not like those kind of people at all. Okay, wie mache ich den besten? PvP, BP, PvP Guides werden für Channel-Member Chips verfügbar sein, ist momentan noch nicht abgedreht. I've got the red suit with my assist level 48. When you think should I swap out sets? Well, not sure what you mean. Like if you're 48, you're full support ringmaster, and you're 48, you can already wear the wedge. There's no issue with it. It's the best set until level 90, either changing for the Shurian, or you wait a bit and invest into a level reduced naval set as soon as you hit 95. By the time you hit 95, those parts should be really cheap, and you can invest into the level down scrolls. Nobody likes working for a small paycheck. Well, yeah, the thing is, they are not working at all. They are like... Germany is a social state. So basically, if you cannot support your own life, you cannot pay for your own life, they will give you a free apartment and free money for food. And this is, for some people, enough to not work and just abuse that system. And I do not like this. Hey, ich will Jester machen, bin Agro, schlauerweise pur Dex. Die sollte ich bei 60 stätten, weil normal ist für Skills zum Leveln. Mit Skills pure ja Strength, aber dann fehlt mir ja später die Dex. Also du städtest so lange Full Stärke, bis du halt quasi dein Historic Jojo dir leisten kannst und dein Cruiser und dann kaufst du einen Reset. Und gehst dann auf 100 A-Speed, 100 Crit-Rate, Rest Stärke. Den Reset, den muss man schon kaufen. Bro, can I ask for some tip? I'm Ranger 66, don't have 91 speed. Already have perfect block, bow mastery, flame and ice arrow to the max. Don't know if I spent points on critical shot, poison arrow and nature. Hey, well, it sounds like you're, with what you're saying, you are AoE ranger, and if you're AoE ranger, the poison arrow and nature are things that you can do next, because the poison arrow is really good for giant hunting. Was ist besser, AoE BP oder 1v1 BP? AoE BP levelt deutlich schneller. Und braucht auch weniger Gear. Do you know about NFT games or cryptocurrency games? Yes. I am totally into crypto. Like, I have shit tons of money invested into a crypto portfolio and it's going really well for me. Hey, bin Level 60, Blade pure Strength und habe 2 Sparkling Swords plus 3 und Command EQ plus 3. Ziel bis 90 wäre auf dann später Angel und Command Protect. Ja, das klingt ziemlich solide. Ich würde aber keine 2 Sparkling Swords tragen, sondern ein Sparkling Sword gegen eine Kretin-Axt in der Main-Hand austauschen. Das ist ziemlich günstig und bringt dir fast genau das gleiche wie eine G-Axe. Das ist am Anfang gutes Budget. PvP bestimmt 1v1. PvP muss schon Asal zocken. Und ja, du kannst halt quasi, du darfst keine Triple Switch machen. Auf einem P-Server zum Beispiel hast du einen Tank-Equipment, ein Asal-Equipment und ein 1v1-Equipment. Sodass du während Asal auf Cooldown ist, du noch 1v1-Kills holen kannst. Dadurch, dass du hier keine Makros nutzen kannst, machst du das nicht. Und somit ist 1v1 eigentlich nutzlos für PvP. What NFT games have you heard or seen? Do you know Axie Infinity? Yes, I do know it. And I don't know, I think it's like 5 or 6 months ago where I tested all top 10 rated NFT games, if they are any fun. But none of them were fun to me, especially since there are so many bots in those games. And I didn't like the concept with all those bots and the developers not really caring on keeping it clean. They just care that their currency is being mined. And that's sad. Problem ist, have jetzt Haarnackel Alexander Set, will jetzt zum Level AOE umsteigen. Einfach dann dafür den AOE-BP Guide anschauen. Und die AOE-Sachen sind deutlich günstiger als die 1v1-Sachen. Also solltest du keinen Stress haben, die 1v1-Sachen zu verkaufen und dir damit AOE-Sachen kaufen zu können. Weil du kannst ja zum Beispiel dann, sag ich mal, du bist jetzt ungefähr 75 wahrscheinlich, wenn du die Sachen alle hast. Also kannst du dir eine G-Nacke kaufen und die einen Bruchteil kostet von der His-Nacke. Wenn du El Arabi, sobald du genug Hitrate hast, kannst du auf 2 Äxte gehen. Solange du nicht genug Hitrate hast, musst du offhand noch das Sparkling Sword tragen. Du kannst dir die Guardian Axes auch sparen und direkt auf Angel gehen. Dann einfach das Geld, was du für die Guardian Axes ausgegeben hast, da rein investieren, dass du die Angel Axes schon auf Level 80 tragen kannst mit Level Down. Angel Glove is pretty good for AoE. It's also good for ASOL because it has the strength and intelligence on there as well. Can you see your stats right now with GT buff? It's 100 attack speed, 100 crit rate, rest, strength. Yo Rosa, what's your job in real? How can you keep up in grinding and working hard? I am a consultant for health insurance companies and I just had taken 2 weeks of vacation. So after next week, Tuesday, I work normally again, which means the normal schedule that all the thumbnails are having will be placed. This means you will only get a 2-hour stream every day and maybe longer streams on the weekend, depending on if I have stuff to do with the dog or not. Well, JJ Reed, but ain't this their own fault if they invest into something? Like, you cannot blame them. If you invest with your money, you're responsible for the actions that are happening. If it's strength, it's total added. If it is dex, it's any source, Madosa. Did you just fill your vacation for global release? I did, yeah, but I also have like tons of overout time. Like, I actually wanted to do 4 weeks. Lumi, 9. I actually wanted to take 4 weeks off for the release, because I still have 8 weeks total of vacation, and I already went to vacation for 1 week with my girlfriend this year, so it would have been fine. But I sadly have to lead a project on Tuesday at work, so I could not take off that long. Lumi! Kleiner Schlawiner. No, I just enjoy the game and I can enjoy making content and such. For me it's fairly relaxing. Like, whatever, let's say the first 2 days were not relaxing, where I played like really long hours, like making this 18-hour grind. In the long term, it was not as fun. Well, it was fun, but it was not relaxing. And now I am like playing maybe 2 times 4 hours with a big break in between every day, and doing other stuff as well, like hanging out with my friends, having fun trainings with my dog, going to the lake and such. So it's just relaxing stuff to do. No, I do not pilot stuff. If I go back to work, this will just mean that I will level a lot slower. Or I will not level at all and go maybe try to get to 104 and start a bit of giant hunting when I only have 2 hours to play anyways a day. That could be working. We will see. Ja, Kretinext für die Mainhand. Is this Yo-Yo Jester worth doing? Just play what you like. That's all that's important in the game. One patch can change everything. Doesn't matter. What's good now can be trash tomorrow. Nein, nur Restat auf 60, kein Reskill. Döner bei uns, wo ich wohne, kostet 9,50 € ungefähr. Ja, es ist Sommer. Im Sommer zahlt man Touristenpreise, wo ich hier wohne. Also im Winter kostet es 6,50 €, wenn Saison vorbei ist. Wir tun das nicht mit Blattgold, aber mit Seesicht und das reicht scheint's. Und so viele Leute, wo da immer davor stehen und das futtern, denke ich mal, hat er keine Probleme, seine Sachen loszuwerden. Ich komme vom Bodensee. Ja, ich war letztens in München gewesen, da haben wir auch 9 Euro gezahlt. Aber ich muss dazu sagen, da war ein Getränk dabei. Stimmt, da war ein Getränk dabei. Also im Verhältnis, wir haben 9 Euro gezahlt für einen Döner mit Getränk. Und als wir in der Erdinger Therme waren, war das ungefähr ein Cocktail. Und der Cocktail war deutlich besser als der Döner. Ah, ist gut. Also du musst, um als Level, als Ringmaster die beste EXP zu bekommen, musst du aktiv sein. Das heißt, Sipes zum Beispiel, der heilt mich, wenn ich Schaden bekomme und ich fighte gegen einen Mob, ne? Dann kriegt er gute EXP, wenn ich Schaden bekomme. Wenn ich keinen Schaden bekomme, dann bringt das Heal nichts. Und im Early Game machst du quasi Heal und Moonbeam als Damage und sobald du 60 bist, unterstützt du deinen Leveler quasi mit Holy Cross. Du siehst immer, hier macht der Holy Cross drauf. Wenn das jetzt siehst du, jetzt kommt der Holy Cross drauf. Ich habe direkt dicken Damage gemacht und wir free-hitten das Mob. Und dadurch, dass er mit Holy Cross supported hat, bekommt er dann auch die volle Experience-Bonus quasi von dem Mob. Wenn er einfach nur healen würde und ich würde keinen Schaden bekommen, würde er 0,01 bekommen. Also wahrscheinlich sogar weniger als ich an sich jetzt. Oh, ich habe gar nicht gesehen, dass der dich verfolgt. How much plus are your jewels at the moment? They are from plus 12 to plus 15. Gerne. Ich werde auf jeden Fall noch mal ein Video machen über das Partysystem komplett, aber ich habe noch keine Zeit. Wird wahrscheinlich Ende nächster Woche kommen. Weil Dienstag, Mittwoch nächste Woche werde ich wahrscheinlich gar nicht zocken können, weil ich erstmal noch ein paar Sachen aus dem Urlaub aufräumen muss. Und also quasi durch Sachen, wo auf der Arbeit liegen geblieben sind. Und dann wahrscheinlich am Donnerstag oder so, dass wir ein Video drehen können. Never, never, ever würde ich auf den deutschen Server gehen. Der Server wird richtig fix tot sein. What more is there actually to do in this game after you reach high level? After you reach high level, usually the game starts, because then you're trying to farm to get your gear to be perfect. You're trying to stack up a lot of upgrade scrolls and such. So as soon as the expansion hits, you are able to play the expansion and speed through it. The main content is PvP, which means you can challenge other guilds to fight each other in St. Morning. You are participating in the guild siege every Saturday. Then I'm pretty sure they sooner or later will add the secret room where you're basically in a PvE event and you're fighting another guild or like other guilds, and the first person to clear the dungeon wins. So it's basically a PvE clearing race. Warum habe ich eigentlich nie so einen guten RM? Na guck mal, hat Sipes ja gerade schon Lob abgeheimst, hä? Was macht Holy Cross nochmal? Holy Cross macht doppelten Schaden und das funktioniert nicht für AOE-Spieler. Wenn du quasi einen AOEler supportest, dann ist deine Aufgabe ja hauptsächlich healen und der AOEler wird ja immer Damage bekommen in seinem AOE quasi. Was nutzlos ist zu supporten, sind Hit-and-Run AOEler. Das bringt's eigentlich nicht, weil die kriegen mehr oder minder keinen Schaden und somit kriegst du keinen extra Damage. Das Einzige, was funktioniert, wenn du mit solchen Leuten spielst, ist, dass du mit deinem Merkaba auch noch Damage reinmachst in den AOE, wenn die den gepullt haben. Dann bekommst du auch gute Sache. Why you stay so long, Clap? Well, because I'm too weak to go into desert. They are one-shotting me with the 45 set. That's why. And no one is selling the set, the suit. I need the suit badly. Also beim Ranger, wir nehmen jetzt zum Beispiel an, dein Partner ist ein AOE Ranger. Dann würde ich auf jeden Fall das so machen, dass der Ringmaster auch mit Merkaba rein AOEen kann bei dem Ranger. Ansonsten lohnt es sich nicht, das zu unterstützen. Ja, HNR bedeutet quasi eigentlich immer Glaskanone, ne? Also maximal Damage, keine Defense nötig. Du wirst, wenn du es richtig machst, eh nicht von den Mobs getroffen. Ab und zu mal von einem roten Mob oder so, wenn ein spawnt, ne? Aber das kann ich ja auch jetzt hier quasi auf Full Damage weghealen. Dann ist für die auch kein Problem. Es gibt Rumor, die Server werden zusammengeführt, oder? Ja, was heißt, es gibt Rumor? Die werden bestimmt nicht jetzt sofort gemerged, ne? Die hätten einfach nie gesplittet werden dürfen, das war schon mal der erste Fehler. Der zweite Fehler ist, dass die Community gar nicht gefragt wurde, was sie gerne für einen Split hätten. Es wurde einfach auf sie drauf geforst. Und das dritte ist, dass es schwierig ist, Server mit eigenen Sprachen quasi zu mergen, weil du dann immer Leute hast, die sagen, nee, auf dem internationalen spiele ich nicht, ich will nur meine Sprache im Chat lesen oder sowas. So Spezies gibt's ja auch einen Haufen. Und die verlierst du dann nachher, ne? Hast du aber quasi den Server von Anfang an zusammen, ne? Dann kommen die gar nicht auf solche Spaßideen da. What level is your guild? Oh, I have no idea, I have to check myself. It's level 25 at the moment. I did contribute another 280k experience this morning. So maybe that made it level up, I don't know. We are at 422. Maybe it just needs a bit of Penya to add up. But we are also at the moment leveling up the guild only gives you guild member slots, no other advantages, and that way we're still having 10 slots open. We are not in any need for far skill leveling. But of course, if we have some kind of quest items, we will always put them in there. Wenn das deine Optionen sind und du hast Budget, würde ich AOE Ranger spielen. Wenn du kein Budget hast, würde ich bestimmt auch nicht Jester spielen. Das ist eigentlich, ja, das ist die Antwort darauf. Hey Rosa, quick question. Should I be using Merc 35 skill to AOE mobs? if you like to play AoE, the special hit skill for Mercenary is perfectly fine. Just make sure you have enough stamina stated to actually be tanking the mobs correctly. If not, you can go 1v1 with Slash Keen Wheel. Joe hätte noch eine Frage. Wie viel Prozent hätte man genug Hitrate? Ich habe jetzt nach meinem Bild... Oh, nee, so viel Hitrate braucht keinen mehr. Im Early Game brauchst du 50 bis 60%, im Late Game 70 bis 80%. Das passt schon dann. Also je höher quasi das Level von den Monstern ist, desto höher ist der Basis-Hitrate-Wert, sagen wir jetzt einfach mal. Und dann braucht man auch mehr Hitrate. "1v1 is much faster?" No, that's wrong. 1v1 is the slowest way to level in Flyff. AoE is the best by far. Also ich hatte eben schon gesagt, quasi auf die Ketin-Ex umsteigen. Zumindest mal auf die Main Hand. Dann hast du ja quasi 78 und 78 ist eine ganz gute Zahl. So habe ich auch um die 70 hier, ne? Siehst ja. Das ist immer so eine Hitrate, wo ich haben will. No, it's not. Reap, it's not. If he's AoEing in the early levels, it's also faster. Okay, ja, dann kannst du das andere Sword auch noch wegmachen. Das ist zu viel Hitrate. But the thing is, like, if you're leveling 1v1, you're using Slash Keen Wheel, right? Auto attacks is even slower. And AoE is just faster, like, I don't know how to explain it, you can test it yourself. The AoE is really, really fast. Ja, ich würde auch Ketin nehmen. Das sind 14% Crit-Rate quasi für nahezu gar kein Investment. Und dann kann man sich das ganze Geld aufsparen für die Angel Access. Question: So why did you say AoE until level 90 Ranger? I said until 95. Because then you could, in theory, be wearing an LG bow and a Tyrant set. And I personally prefer 1v1 over AoE. But you can, of course, AoE all the way to 120. And then buy 1v1 gear. And for example, I don't know how Sipes feels about it, but I think like supporting a 1v1 character is a lot more fun because you're actually doing something instead of like running behind someone and being like an AFK heal bot. And you can always see, I don't know if you can notice it, but the longer we are playing together, the better we are getting like an idea which mob is the other person either attacking or holy crossing. And as soon as you like, I don't know, like played a couple times together, your kill speed will increase immensely. Naja, auf eine musst du ja zumindest mal Element drauf machen, ne? Damit du Elemental Attack nutzen kannst. Abgesehen davon würde ich es nicht uppen. Yo, level 53 Merc here. I'm going for AoE Night. When I'm available to reset, how should I distribute the points? Stamina, Strength. I would add as much stamina as you need based on your gear, that you're able to tank a decent chunk on the spawn, and as soon as you have achieved this goal, put the rest into Strength. You can also look at the video. The video will give you a fixed amount if you're able to reach the gear that is in the description of the video. Lohnt sich Ele auf Suit auch? Ja, lohnt sich auf jeden Fall. Besonders wenn man AOEler ist. Und dann kann man auch noch die Defense Stones kaufen, wo nochmal 20% Reduce geben. Kann man Universe auf einem Account mehrere Charaktere haben? Bei Flyff könnte man bis zu 3 Charaktere. Boah, ich glaube, hier kann man 8 haben pro. Ich bin nicht 100% sicher, aber ich glaube, es sind 8. Aber ich würde dir nie empfehlen, mehr als einen Charakter auf einem Account zu machen. Immer jede Klasse quasi auf einem eigenen Account. Und immer dran denken, dass Giant, ja? Wo waren wir jetzt gerade? Immer dran denken, es kann ja sein, dass man zum Beispiel beide Accounts mal gleichzeitig braucht, ne? Vielleicht ein Tank und das und das, niemals auf einem machen. Einzige Ausnahme ist, man macht noch andere Vagranden, die man dann zum Beispiel nutzen kann, um ihren Bankschließfächer zu nutzen über eine Common Bank Scroll oder sowas. Das habe ich zum Beispiel auch gemacht. Also ich habe auf meinem meinen Main-Account und dann noch andere, die ich einfach irgendwie Bank genannt habe oder sowas. Und da ist dann quasi ja meine ganzen Sachen drin, so, ne? Damit ich mehr Platz habe. I'm not sure what's the best way to heal and AoE at the same time. But do not do it solo, just play with a mate. Find someone that wants to play with you. Ja, was meinst du, Saib? Sollen wir es einfach selber machen, das Gig? Ich weiß nicht, ob es klappt, bin ich 100% sicher. Die Defense ist halt immer noch kacke, ne? What level are you when you start to grind on glove monsters? I think we started grinding here at level 96. Or 90, yeah, we started here at 96 with like 80%. And I would prefer it to be in desert right now, but we tested it and I even got one-shotted by the mobs, so yeah. Definitely need better gear. Also selbst wenn er uns noch einmal den Weg versperrt und kein Respawn da ist, dann machen wir ihn platt. Oder sollen wir es jetzt gleich machen? Eigentlich will ich ihn töten, ne? Ah, fuck it, Alter. God, all those normal red mobs are harder than the gig, or it seems like. Oh, heap up ran out. I need rebuff for the defensives. I hope you got a rest scroll. No, you don't? Okay. Why is my Ringmaster taking that long? Where do you have a Lodestar at? That took forever. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, that was a bit of a hustle. If I would have a 105 set, I could just stay tank it so easy. And with the stupid 45 set, you can't do shit. What weapon do I use to level up Blade early 60s? Routine X, Sparkling Sword, Guardian X. Those are your options. I'm not sure what's the best way to heal. Anyway, we already answered this. Till what level do I change my Routine X? Well, until you can afford something better. Nothing to do with level. Hey, did you put all your points on 4? What? I don't know what that means. Bro, meinst du bei deinem 101 WP Guide, dass man 64 Deck adden soll? Allgemein 64 Decks haben. 64 Decks haben. How did you make your character 100% crit rate? I just added so many decks until I have it. Did you go for decks? No, I just said I added that much decks until I reached 100% crit rate and then I stopped and put strength, so I cannot be full decks. Trägst du noch 45er Set? Leider ja. And I have a fly now in my room. That's fucking annoying. Going for a killing spree later. To get rid of her. Thanks for the kind words, Narc Street. Ooh. Kneter, I don't think that's worth a lot. Might not even be worth selling. Because no one really uses the set. How much percent per hour? I think we made about 20% an hour. Thanks a lot for the subscription, Narc Street. You're welcome. How many Glavens have you killed? I think we can figure this out with some of those here. Here, Glaven. No. No, it doesn't show. Yeah, after killing 8k. Yeah, after killing 8k it doesn't show how many more you killed. Which is actually why. Why did they not make the counter go longer? So people can show off how many they killed of something, I don't know. $3 to 5 mil? Okay, that would be crazy. Like, why, who would buy that suit? Ich denke, dass die Kosten zum Upgraden falsch gesetzt wurden. Dass zum Beispiel niedrige Level sollten deutlich günstiger sein, wohingegen hohe Level deutlich teurer sein sollten. Und wenn man jetzt zum Beispiel Piercing anguckt, ne, da ist das erste Piercing schon irgendwie teuer, was ich nicht richtig nachvollziehen kann. Beim normalen Upgraden, da finde ich, ist die dynamische Spanne eigentlich ganz gut geregelt. There's a level 120, do you know who it is? There is a level 120? I don't know. But being level 120 now, it's highly unlikely that he played his character all by himself. Highly unlikely. So if they would play the character with multiple people in like a free shift system or something like this, yeah, okay, that might be possible, but otherwise it seems not like it's happening. Because I have people that are basically always online and grinding their ass off in my friend list, and they are like, what, 105, 107? So just slightly above me, and this is due to them being AoE. Will it take you 120? I think I will need another 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how much I have to work. Okay, Sipes, I have to go sell. Wait, actually I don't. I still have slots open. Oh, never mind, no, it's full. That was fast. Wait, what? Okay, do we still have friendships on the Ringmaster? We don't. Our Ringmaster friendships are gone. Okay, this is stupid. Didn't pay attention here. Is there someone who can reach level 120? Yeah, there one person did, but like I said before, it's highly unlikely that you're reaching this playing all by yourself. No, it's fine, Sipes, it's fine. Now I'm already flying. I'm close. Okay. I think this is going to be my last M's for today, because I still have to pack all my stuff for the party tomorrow and bring everything into the car and such, because I'll have to start driving at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Okay, nice. So 42 more minutes, and then I guess that's it. One click to attack with mouse. Yes, I'm using this. Resting my arm a little. Or don't you have to double click? You can put it in the options. One click attack in the options. Just turn it on. It's easy. I do it when I want to rest my arm. Bow Jester is dead. Mossman, Ranger or Yo-Yo are both viable. Oh, someone's dying. Ja, dass wir Cheer vergessen, ist ja jetzt nichts Neues mehr, ne? Das vergessen wir gefühlt jedes Mal. Ich habe das nur eben gerade mit dem Ringmaster gemacht, während ich dran vorbeigeflogen bin. Do I have to restart to do Yo-Yo at 60? Your skills are getting free statted anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, always having. That's what happened to us as well. Got one-shotted in desert, and now we are waiting for the 105 suit. It's so fucking hot here. Also gestern gab es bei uns halt ein Gewitter. Da war alles richtig kalt abgekühlt. Und jetzt ist es heute noch schlimmer zurückgekommen und es hat halt noch die hohe Feuchtigkeit durch den ganzen Regen gehabt. Das ist alles so schwül, ey. You don't have guild for level 90 to 100. I don't know what you mean, John Rick Avis, with this question. Stat for Ranger full decks. If you... yeah. You can hunt all giants full decks as a ranger, since you can hit and run them. The next level guide will be released from level 90 to 120, but this will most likely take a while. And the reason why I didn't hustle on this guide is because I was thinking that people that manage to reach level 90 can already learn how to figure out the best leveling path there themselves. So I wasn't too eager to release that guide. Wow, such a bad drop. Such a bad drop, man. Thoughts on how this game will progress? They will be adding the PC Flyff upgrades and versions piece by piece, trying to make as little effort for creating new stuff as possible, I guess. Just trying to remove some things that are really not liked by the community to not upset them. And sooner or later the low population servers will get merged. When most of players hit 120? Well, I don't know. I think it takes another 2 to 4 weeks until the moment the 120 rewards are gone. Did you spam slow step from 15 to 60? Yes, I did. I leveled exclusively with slow step. Even though, because I couldn't find a yo-yo with like crossline, with a high crossline damage percent or something like this. So I stayed with the slow step all the way. It was falling off a little in damage from 55 to 60, but other than that it was more than fine. Do you know if there will be any stats for spy fashion? It's non-statted. Non-statted and soulbound as far as I know. Do you got an air conditioning system in your room? No, I do not. But I own the apartment, so I could build one in. But in Germany, if it's like my apartment is in a building with other apartments as well, so I actually have to ask them for permission to do it. Is it just an impression, or is Flyff Universe looking to be more balanced cash shop wise than original Flyff? At the moment, there's like nothing in there that will basically, that screams like, how to explain it? Like the shop in Flyff Universe is way more expensive for the same items as in Flyff PC. But overall there are a lot less items available. But I would say both cost you a decent chunk to get good gear. What is your yo-yo? I am using a legendary golden yo-yo +9 and +9 fire. For some reason we failed all our +10 upgrades in the last stream. Are you any close to finish the 15 set? I think you're meaning the 105 set, and if that's the question, I'm only missing the suit. But I cannot find, neither drop it nor buy it so far. Yeah, that they do not have bundles, it's so weird. But maybe that was my suggestion, not suggestion, like my guess, that bundles for upgrade stuff will be based on events. But we will see how this will turn out. You do not have to leave it, you can just go and restart it. A restart is not expensive, it's only 500 F coins. Why did you choose to keep your hyper set? And okay, again this question. I don't know what people can't answer. If I would own a Restra or a Rastra, I would of course wear it. I just never got one. Like it just didn't drop and there was none being sold. And then I was basically able to buy the 105 parts cheaper and faster than the level 90 parts. And then I got into range where I could wear the 105 set instantly, and it was not worth to go for and upgrade the Restra anymore. Sure, go ahead. V. Why BP on your guide go in? Well, I guess it's the build then if it goes in. Like, you're not specific. What BP, what guide? Anyone want to buy level 48 Ringmaster? Do not try to RMT in this chat or I have to ban you. Naja, Free-to-Play bedeutet ja nicht, dass man keine Cash-Shop-Items nutzen kann, ne? Also ich würde zum Beispiel, sobald ich dann auf Historic, als Free-to-Play-Spieler, dieses lang genug Historic-Waffen gefarmt habe und die verkauft habe, würde ich mir einen Riesen-Stack an Power-Ups und alles anlegen und genauso leveln wie jeder andere Cacher auch. Full Power-Up mit Amps, nonstop. John Random, everything that gives damage to the Yo-Yo Jester. Upcut, Power Scroll, Flask of Tiger, Crit Damage Flask, like anything that is good for the class itself. Meinst du, es lohnt, Low-Level zu bleiben? Nein, 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 nein. G-Waffen sind komplett nutzlos, man farmt nur Historic, wenn man Gash machen will. Oder quasi LG, aber das ist halt weit weg. Warum ist es eigentlich im Moment High-Level zu... Warum? Was bringt es eigentlich im Moment High-Level zu sein? Weil gefühlt macht man mit His-Waffen ja ein Vermögen oder kommt danach noch mehr? Ne, Historic-Waffen sind häufig die beliebtesten Waffen im Spiel, da die große Mehrheit der Spieler überhaupt nicht das High-Level erreicht. Dadurch kann man mit His-Waffen mehr Geld machen, aber wenn man jetzt hier zum Beispiel levelt, die ganzen Items, die man droppt etc., die verkaufen sich natürlich beim NPC für viel mehr Geld. Die 105er Suits, die man einfach so beim Leveln droppt, verkaufen sich für mehr Geld. Die teuersten Waffen sind LG-Waffen, sowas wie LG Bow, LGA und sowas, wo man schon richtig Geld mit verdienen kann, wenn man da mal eine droppt. Und ja, ansonsten halt für PvP etc. muss man einfach rushen, ne? Du brauchst mehr Stats, du brauchst mehr Stamina pro HP-Ratio, du willst quasi vielleicht von dem einen oder anderen einen Defensive-Vorteil haben, für die anderen musst du einfach mitziehen, dass du keinen Damage-Nachteil gegen die hast, etc. Also je höher dein Level, umso besser. Es gibt keinen Grund, low zu bleiben, wenn man nicht Free-to-Play ist. I'm seeing a lot of guide on VP, there's strength and int, and I'm going strength because burst crack 4.4. It's fine in the future? No. If you're a burst crack, means you're AoE. If you're AoE, means you need a shit ton of stamina early on, so you're actually able to tank a decent chunk of the spawn. If you would go full strength, AoE, that would be horrible, I guess. If you buy the cash shop item, Daft Pair, it's unlimited. If you do not buy the cash shop item, then of course it's limited to the time it says when you create the vendor. For lower geared decks AoE plate, I would try to get around 8 point something HP at that much stamina and then put rest into dexterity. This way you can use the full healing of the red pill. Moin, ich bin auch ein User, habe allerdings schon 84 Punkte in Decks geskillt. War das ein Fehler? Du hast mir weder gesagt, wie dein Gear ist, welches Level du bist, noch sonst irgendwelche Infos, um deine Frage bewerten zu können. Ah yes, I mean, it's two different guides, Strength Star and Insta. What I mean is it is fine if I'm going on Strength using Burst Crack. No, you're using Burst Crack until level 70, and until level 70 you need to add stamina, and then once you are level 70 you will change to Givura Tearbolt as your AoE skill, and this skill scales on intelligence, and based on the strength of your gear you will then either add more stamina so you're able to tank, or you can start adding into intelligence, but this depends how tanky your gear is. Ab welchem Level ist Dex AOE Bleed viable zum Hisswaffenfarmen? Einfach den Historic Guide anschauen, da stehen alle Level drin, ab wann man die richtigen Farmspots erreichen kann. Do you pick up any cards? They clog up the inventory so fast. Yes, I do pick them up until I have my stuff upgraded. Because I still need element upgrade on the yo-yo 2+10. Then and on 3 more suits, so I still need a bunch of cards. After that I will not pick them up anymore. Is int AOE oder SDR AOE better for ISOL? What? None of the AOEs is better for ISOL. What are you talking about? You're never using an AOE attack while you're playing PvP. That makes no sense. You're stuck on a position and you're vulnerable. Does the 3 hours in any way, or am I forced to buy? Well, you have to reopen the vendor every 3 hours basically, or you're buying the 30-day vendor thing out of the shop. Alles klar, einmal die Aufstellung. Level 68, Hiss Jojo plus 6, Cruiser Set plus 5, Demon und Vigo auf plus 6, Core Necklace plus 5. Nee, also wenn du mit dem Dex, was du da gestattet hast, auf 100 A-Speed und 100 Crit-Rate kommst, dann war das genau richtig. Ich glaube, ich habe auf Level 65 89 Dex gestattet gehabt, damit ich auf 100 A-Speed und 100 Crit-Rate komme. Do you need Protect at all? You do not need it. If there's any more questions regarding upgrading, just take a look at the upgrading guide. There's all infos at one place. Kann es sein, dass du die Flask nicht benutzt? Die 20 Dex Flask? Oder dass dein Ringmaster zu wenig Int hat und deshalb sein Haste kacke ist? Und sein Cannonball? Könnte auch sein. Ja, also ich habe die Dex Flask quasi auch noch benutzt gehabt. Also Dex Flask benutzt, 10% Attack Speed Potion und dann 89 Dex gestattet auf Level 65 und ich hatte 100% Crit Rate und 100 A-Speed. Okay, Sipes, I'm done. Oh wait, I actually want to give you an item. Can we trade if we are double board? Can you trade on board? What's usually the role of billposters in Siege? Billposters are supposed to target farm high health opponents. Welcome back to the stream, Shrugs, or almost the end of the stream. Bum 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 bum. Ah, he's buying it as well. No, I guess no suit or Jesus gowns in the city. So I will turn off the stream. Shouting also didn't help. I will be back on either Monday evening or next week Tuesday evening.